Zohar parashat Pekude, Yom shelishi. Zakar chulke man de yadar le sadra shebache de mare, batar de mistarich. So happy is a lot of the man that knows how to do the seder on the praise of his Lord. We're talking here about the Amidah, how to know which bracha to say in what order. We know that in the beginning of the Amidah, right, until Ayla Kadosh, is the Avot, right, Magen Avraham, etc. Okay, and this, it says, this is the Vikut, this is the attachment to Hashem. Because they also represent Chesed, Gevurah, V'Tiferet. The three first berachot are the vikut, the attachment, the strongest attachment to continue after that. Mikan ulhal'a kaimin she'altin u'ba'otin. And after there's the demands, right? All the demands that we ask, for chokhmah, for shelema, etc. Shiruta debare barnash limshal limdar b'minin demare. But before, man has to know how to ask. And the first thing that he has to know how to ask is for that. It's for understanding, exactly. And this was one. And this birkat atachonen. Now we see that this is very special beracha because we don't ask Hashem noten that Hashem gives understanding. We say chonen, that means with his bounty, He gives. He graces us, exactly. He graces us. In other words, to be wise and to be knowledgeable, it's not something that you're going to develop on your own. It's only if Hashem decides to grace you with that, the knowledge, that you're going to have it. That's why it says, Atachonen dat. Begin, lebecheve, tivute legabe vela et parash minei. And so to attach to him. Okay, you see, because when you have choren da'at, when you have the da'at, of course, then you are attached to Hashem. Begin the bare barnash, ishtatefa b'kedusha, dishma kadisha ila'a, taterabe. And the man needs to associate to the Shem HaKadosh, the higher name, and to crown himself with it. Vehu shema de birkan v'kidushin, and here it says what it is, this name. Okay, we're not going to say it. But it is, if you see the letters, so it's Chaf, and then it's Vav, and then after that it's Zayin, and after that it's Vav. Okay, what is those letters? Those letters are one letter after Yud Ke Vav Ke, right? So after Yud, you have Chaf, and after He, you have Vav, right? Now if you notice, this name also happens to be on the mezuzah. And if you notice in the mezuzah, there's a name on it, like on the other side of the parchment. Right at the bottom there's a name, right? It's a name of berachot. It's a secret name. It is the secret of we know the name Yud Ke Vav Ke, right? And this one is the letters that come right after, and it's like it says, it's Kadosh B'Kedusha. It's a very saintly name. And so once this letter of Yud Ke Vav Ke then are like come out, right? Then there's these letters that are the following letters that make this name that come right after it. It is this attachment. It's like the attachment of the masculine and the feminine. Because the name Yud Ke Vav Ke is the masculine, and the Shem, which starts with Chav Vav, it represents the feminine. And these names are very saintly, right? More than all the other names, and it's the sword of the kedusha. There's also now other letters, okay? That we call them Tal. Tal is the gematria of 39, right? And this, if we calculate now, okay, we say this name that we just said. So we have Chav is 20, then 26, then 2632 plus Zayin is exactly 39, right? So the gematria of that name is 39. You know, so it's called Tal. Tal HaShamayim, you know the Tal, mean the dew, right? The dew, what is that? The dew, right? It is so. It represents the shefa that comes from Shamayim. Chazal de Chushbena da Advan Dile. See, this is the secret of the gematria of the sum of this letter, which is 39. Begin the acha letata kaimin kalminin v'chushbana, because we know. See that in the Nukva, which these names come from, okay, there's everything is with numbers. You see, there's a cheshbon, okay, there's gematriot, because each letter there's a number, of course, and it says also that. You see that the form, you see the design of the letter, of each letter, okay, also represents the Sephirah. And in reality, even also the Nikudim, you know, the vowels also represent something. Okay, so you have all these, the cheshbon, right? The sum of the letters, the shape of the letters, and the nikudot of the letters. And this calculation, it's mostly for the Barchut, because she's called Levana. Okay, what that means? Okay, now the letters also, besides having a number, okay, in the form, there's also each one is attached to Sephirah. Right? So you have, for example, this letter is this Sephirah, this one is this Sephirah, right? Each one represents also a certain energy. And this is why man has to attach himself to the Kedusha of his Lord and not separate himself from this. And when he is asking, you know, when he's asking, for example, that, right, to his Lord, he has to show that that is attached to it. That is, you know, you cannot just ask, well, give me knowledge. No, you have to give me knowledge. You know what I mean? You have to put your heart on it. You have to show that you really, that it's important for you, right? Because from there, right? Because from after that, right? You start to ask, you know, different things. And we know that all that we ask after, it's also according to a particular seder, right? So like you have the three first one, the Soda Yechud, and the rest, and the that it's is to understand what we do, etc. So that's why all that it's asking should be with tachanun, bakashot, right? With somebody that's asking something important. That it's like he knows that he doesn't merit this, you see, but he's asking for something that is doesn't merit. So for Hashem to have bounty to give it to him, not that he thinks it belongs to him, you know, that he should receive it. No, it's not. And he cannot say that he's meritant of all this. Happy is the lot of the one that knows how to do the seder, and also to go to derech yashar, to go on the right path. It's like you know, like ash, like with the fire and the water that get together. See, you see, what does that mean? It says that it corresponds to the gevurot, b'chasadim, right? Mayim is chasadim, ash is gevurot, right? And sometimes they have to get together. right? They have to get together to produce something which is called Rachamim. So Deron betzafon betzafon bedaron, same thing. North with south and south with north. That's also represent the Chasadim and the Gevurot. This the west and the east and the east and the west. That's represent what? Represent the Tiferet and the Malchut. That's why he has to put then everything together, right? And everything gets in union. And the ones that know how to sader the tefillah, the way it's supposed to do. And like we talked yesterday about the chalot, because the tefillah, you put the chalot together, each one attaches to the one above it. Okay? That even him attaches himself to this echalot. And he brings himself close to that. When he asks, that he's heard, right? Happy is his lot in this world and the world to come. Amen.